came with a clipboard and a cold disguise. Wrote a story full of fear and lies. Called it neglect with no proof in hand. Just another family they don't understand. Mama cried while the children screamed. Nothing was the way it seemed. One signature, one judge, one file, and they tore that home apart in a little while. They say it's justice, say it's care, but too many broken hearts are lying there behind those doors where no one sees. Families fall down to their knees. Paper chains and courtroom walls, children crying down the halls. They take the baby, split the blood, and drown the truth beneath the flood. Money moves while the parents pray. Another child gets taken away. Voices silenced, lives destroyed, while hope gets treated like a toy. Foster checks keep rolling in while the broken homes can't ever win. The kids need love, the kids need care, but the system leaves them scared in their fathers fighting, mothers torn, living every night and morning, trying to prove what should be clear, that love was always standing here. They say it's safety, say it's right, but too many souls can't sleep at night, caught inside bureaucracy, a machine without humanity. Paper chains and courtroom walls, children crying down the halls. They take the baby, split the blood, and drown the truth beneath the flood. Money moves while the parents pray. Another child gets taken away. Voices silenced, lives destroyed, while hope gets treated like a toy. No child should be a paycheck line. No family erased by design. No mother begging through the pain just to hold her child again. The truth survives, the truth will rise beyond the reports and scripted lies. And someday all the world will see what happens behind protective agencies. Paper chains are breaking down, truth is shaking every town. Families standing hand in hand, fighting back across the land. No more silence, no more fear, no more stolen childhood years. Love is stronger than the lies, and broken hearts will someday rise.
You're taking our kids every day, a child a minute. No one has a thing to say. For those who have been isolated, don't be worried, you have a voice today. So listen up everyone, here is the story. Child Protective Services is real. CPS is what they call it. They want our kids because it fills a lot of people's wallets. We all think it won't be us. We say when they come we will be so tough. It all sounds good when there's no one to take them, but when they come your voice gets to break it. Stay calm, step away. CPS ain't taking no one today. We are educated. Stay calm, step away. CPS, you need to leave. I know the tricks up your sleeve. You can't do what you're trying to do. We have done our homework. Don't do a damn thing without a warrant. You will no longer will steal our kids this way. Tiff and The Punisher have come for the call-in. They are giving us the CPS warning. Their voice is loud and clear. We stop losing our kids this year. Tiff wants to fight the entire planet. She is tired of our kids being taken. God damn it, she's been fighting CPS for 30 years, bringing children home from this disgusting mess. The Punisher is screaming out loud, abolish CPS and tear it down. kids to come back. Look at all those kids' pictures held up by Tiff Tac. Together we are stronger than we need. We will tear down CPS with hot speed. We will do so much being together. Birds of a feather flock together. So watch our CPS, here we come, picking you off one by one. We promise to bring back the family and prosecute the caseworkers unhandily. So give us back the kids you have taken. Tiff and the Punisher sending you all on a vacation. The one with bars in the windows, and the only games you play are on Nintendos. Corruption in courts, here we come. We won't stop until it's done. You judges need to learn what you stand for. This is Tiff and the Punisher Warrior. To all of you out there, we need support for a cause and many don't care. All children are being stolen away too often. So CPS, we plan on doing the stopping. Stop!
What's up, Jeff?
Oh, none. What's going on?
I guess, you know what? I don't like saying that. I don't like saying Happy Memorial Day. That doesn't seem right, does it? Say Happy Memorial Day. So Memorial Day to you, Tiff.
Well, I made a post earlier that about Memorial Day because we shouldn't be thanking them just one day a year for their service. We need to be thanking these people that gave their life for our liberties and our freedoms every day.
That's
right.
And
So we need to keep them. Right. We need to keep them in our prayers and their family in our prayers every day because these people died for our freedom.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Absolutely right. They gave up the ultimate sacrifice so that we could sit here and do shows like this.
Correct.
You know, it's crazy how many people don't know the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day and things of those matters. You know, like no bullshit, but it's amazing how many people don't understand the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day. So here's a quick lesson. Veterans, alive, served in war, don't serve anymore. Veteran. Memorial Day, lost life in combat, no longer with us, gave the ultimate sacrifice. That's the difference in the days right there. So that's that part of that history, or at least about what it is. So everybody, that's the difference. So I never understand when people say Happy Memorial Day. Well, it's not really a happy day. It's a somber day. It's not, it is a sad day because someone lost their life because of this, but they did it and they gave themselves an ultimate sacrifice. And this is how we remember them and carry them on.
Right.
So that's the way I see it.
Yeah. So God bless them and their families.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Kim's here with us.
I know. I'm so excited.
Let's have Kim come out. And Becca's here too. I wonder if she's moderating.
Hey, Becca.
We're having a memorial extravaganza.
Hi.
There's Becca, and there's Kim.
She must be hiding in the bathroom.
I am.
Yeah, there she
I
is.
already know.
Hey,
I know that
Kim.
feeling.
What's up, ladies?
You see it.
Not much.
Not much, right? Did you guys do anything for Memorial Day?
Well, I worked, and as you know, I'm in Military City, USA in San Antonio, so we have a lot going on. I did go this morning and help put the flags out on the soldiers' graves. And
How many flags do they have?
This year, 28,000.
Jesus almighty.
And the
Gee.
city comes together. We've got Fort Sam National Cemetery here.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, people don't even know, but if you have a loved one that's passed and that has burial rights there, it'll take you at least a month to get a service to get them buried
Oh, wow.
because there are so many people that we're burying there. And my dad, was military part of his life. And when he passed away, he had the 21 gun salute. They gave us the flag and all those things. And it's very sobering, that there are people that gave all. I mean, I've got a dear friend, Shannon Lopez, who her brother died. He was a fighter pilot, and she's
Oh.
50 years old, and it changed their family forever. It's not. It's the soldier, their family, their loved ones, their friends, that it affects, and it affects forever. And I know soldiers here that one of them is very dear to my heart, who fought in Afghanistan as a Marine, and he was one of the special needs teachers for my son,
Oh, wow.
and is phenomenal. And he's had some real mental issues. He thinks he's overcome it now. He's been in rehab several times because he remembers his buddies getting blown up next to him.
Mm. That's
So-
tough. That's got to be tough.
So, yeah, what y'all were saying earlier is, I guess, why that came up in my mind. It's just we need to honor their sacrifice every single day.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we get to do what we get to do here.
Mm-hmm. We get to walk this land and still that they fought for. And then people take such advantage of their rights. Granted, you were given those rights, they're God-given rights, and so on and so forth. But these guys fought for them, protected them, and they don't get to have them anymore. They're no longer here because of their choice. Their job, the job that they chose to do, was to protect our country and our freedoms. It's different than me being a graphics design person or a dead body cleaner. It's different. That's a whole different mindset and everything. These guys go to work every day knowing that this could be their last day at work. That's it. Any moment they could be brought away, and bravo to them, kudos to them. And then when they don't come home, it's almost like you kind of wonder, do they, like I have 3 flags sitting right here. You almost wonder if they're happier that way, that they did go in the name for the service of their country. You know what I mean? Like that's their ultimate thing too. Like they get to die for their country.
Well, I think there's a special place in heaven
I do
for
too.
them.
I absolutely do. I know there is for Marines, but yeah. So people just need to make sure that they remember the difference, because don't go up to a veteran and tell them Happy Memorial Day.
God, don't do that.
That's not it's not the appropriate thing at all whatsoever. But hey, Kim, did you hear that Tiff had CPS coming after her?
Did I hear?
How could you not hear?
Man, if I could, I'd take a plane up there and be there with her tomorrow.
Right?
There's a lot going down.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about it because we don't know who's watching, but there's a lot going down tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
This should be exciting.
Yeah. Oh, I just like to, come raise a little hell with her.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well, there's going to be some.
I just want to be around for the show.
The fly on the wall.
Well, I want to be.
I want to be that one.
The fly on the wall.
That one.
I don't want to come back as a fly ever. But
No.
we gotta.
They sit on
It's going to be
poops.
exciting. It's going to be exciting.
But I mean,
I can't wait for that phone call.
and to answer your question, is it funny? No, but it's funny to us because of the roads that we've walked down.
Mhm.
And because we know exactly why they're doing what they're doing is to retaliate. It has nothing to do with what type of mother she is. She's an amazing mother. She's an amazing woman. She's,
Mhm.
all those things.
She's put her
And
life on hold to raise her children and her
yes,
children. You know what I mean? She's already done what she's done. Then she's done this to protect the integrity of her family. And now, instead of spending the golden years off with freedom and everything else, she's
Golden years.
to raise these children again. And that's
right.
commendable, if not awardable. It's crazy that's a special type of mentality.
Well, in my, I can so relate. My son that I adopted is actually my grandson, who was a
Mhm.
product
Yeah,
of
so
his
you know
mother
too. Then you did the same
having
thing.
been in the system. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And it's tragic, on the one hand, if you want to get real honest about it. We
Mhm.
use humor because we understand it, and that's the best way in our eyes to kind of deal with it. Because,
Mhm.
underneath it all, we're really pissed. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think that's an understatement.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I'm beyond pissed, right?
yeah.
Like, how dare you, right? This is how I feel. I don't care that they're coming after me because I did absolutely nothing wrong. I can back it up. I got the paperwork. I got it all. This is what makes me mad. You are trying to ruin my reputation, my character, everything about me. You're mad because I'm taking money out of your pocket, not just by getting kids out of foster care, but because Danielle came right on here and said, I denied CPS their raises today. And as I'm signing their denial for their raises, she said it, Tiffany, I was thinking about you.
Mhm.
They've been waiting. They thought that they were going to catch me slipping. They don't know anything about me. They don't know me as a person. They only see what they believe is a threat. Now, I wouldn't be a threat, and I'm not a threat. And if you all were doing the right thing, we wouldn't be having conversations like this,
Nothing
right?
about.
We would all be rooting for CPS if they did the right thing.
Mhm.
Right. Agreed.
But they don't.
So,
More
right.
than
Well, and then I mean, I'm beyond pissed, like beyond, because I've been through it. You know what I mean? And had to fight to get my adopted son out of the system. How long did I fight that fight? 6 years to get him out. I mean, he
oh,
came home in the 31st day, because that's when they get their federal check for the kids they pick up. But and it's even more because he's special needs. But there are so many people out there that don't know how to fight. They don't know what to do, and that's why we're doing what we're doing. And then they come after the people who are teaching people their rights, how to keep their family together, how to save their children, all those kind of things. And what they're worried about is the bonus they get for picking up a kid. I mean, and they'll come after us. They'll keep coming after us. You know, they'll continue to come after us forever as long as we're doing what we're doing. But know that, unfortunately, it's another notch in your belt.
Well,
You
so
know?
let me tell you guys what I learned today.
I'm
So,
ready.
first of all, y'all have seen my dad on his good behavior on our show. But with me, he's not like that, okay? I finally got him to answer the phone since Friday because I sent him a text message. He doesn't know how to send them, but he damn sure knows how to read them because I said, I'm about to call you. And if you don't answer the phone, I'm sending the police to do a welfare check. I gave him a few minutes. The second ring he picked up. Don't you send the fucking police to my house. Da, 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 da. Fine. You answered the phone. So we're talking. And he's saying, first of all, they don't have anything against you because you got all your proof. If they continue, you need to go after them for malicious prosecution. And I said, wait a minute. I said, this is not a criminal case. This is a civil case. It doesn't matter, he said. Look it up. I said, okay, I'm going to look it up. Well, I be damned. This man.
He was right. He was right.
He was right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now,
Yep.
we might cuss each other out and we might say some crazy stuff, but I tell you, I did look it up and he was right. So I want you all to look up the difference between, or Darren can pull it up, criminal malicious prosecution versus civil malicious prosecution. Because I think now that I know this, that it might help some parents, right? Because I was blown away when I read the civil part. So we'll come back to that while Darren pulls that up. So then I learned today, God, I told Darren this earlier. I said I might be an old dog, but damn, I can learn new tricks. So
I got it, by the way, Tiff.
Oh, you got it? Thank you. So we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
So just pull it when we're done with this one. So then I learned, now I have no trespassing all over my property. So my husband says, no, there's a difference. There's a difference somewhere. So, oh, here we go. Oh, this is the video. The sound's not on there?
Oh, it's just sent. All right.
And then you're gonna look over and see that.
Let's start it over.
And if you, so this is the way I see it. You pull in. You pull in here. This is the first thing you see. You see the signs right there. You see this one. You see that says this is at the end of the driveway. So if you get out your car and you walk up, as soon as you get out your car, you see this. And then you're gonna look over and see that. And if you proceed from here, you said fuck that sign right there, and it's telling you. Okay, then you come here. If you're going this way, you're stopped right here, and that's what it says. If I move this and just ignore this, I think I'm subjected to this. So I should probably just stand here and call or yell for somebody or just do something, because you walk up here, you get out your car. That sign says my LD telling. Where did you come? Did you come to 105 Ridge Road? I mean, did you come to the Wise residence, or did you come to here? Because if you came here, then this applies to this. And if you're not here for this, I want you to leave here. So
Here
this
it
is the way I
is.
see
That's
it.
great.
Oh,
That's your
that,
husband, Tiff.
unfortunately,
So
we all need to wallpaper our houses with those signs.
but here's what you got to do. Now, we took the no trespassing down because there's a difference in the ones we took down and the ones that we posted today.
All right, y'all. We are live at Hartville, people.
Oh my. So the ones that just say no trespassing, they're generic warning. The ones that say posted, and it says, I can't do it verbatim, but it says no hunting, fishing, or for any other reason you are here. And you put your name on it. So I put Wise Residence, our address, and like he said, If you're not here to get your car detailed and you were not invited here, you turn around and leave. Because the next thing, I hate to say I'm going to call the sheriff's department because the motherfuckers aren't going to come because it's me.
Yeah.
But I will call and I will have you arrested. So you have to get the ones that say posted. That's the difference. So now everybody, if you've got no trespassing, go to Walmart. They're $1.87 a sign, and you buy the ones that say no
187.
posting. Huh?
187.
18. Oh Lord.
Oh my God.
Hey, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. Just I was having a blonde moment. So yeah, that's what we learned today. So we changed all our signs.
How many do we need to put up?
We have 4. So we put one by the driveway, which he was trying to show you, but the video couldn't keep up. Then we have one on each side of our garage door. And then he put his little tent window that he used to use to cut tent with. He put it on there, and he found the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, and he put the signs together.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Now, I don't want anybody to think that we're talking about guns, because the right to bear arms is not about guns. It's about anything that you can protect yourself with.
That's right.
Correct.
God, that's all I need. Oh my God, Miss Wise is on her podcast threatening to shoot us with guns. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but
no, she won't throw a rock at your head. So keep on coming.
Yeah. We got more than guns.
Yeah.
Some things are worse than guns.
You cannot take my weapon from me, and that's my brain.
Oh,
exactly.
That's a good one.
Yep.
That's nice.
Yep.
Those are facts.
Yeah.
That's good.
I tell people.
Yep, they are.
You can disarm somebody with a gun or a knife, right? You can't disarm a person who has the knowledge.
Do you know what my daddy used to say?
What?
He said they can lock you up, they can put you in solitary, but they can't take your brain. They can't take your education, whether it's formal or informal. That will always stay with you. And he always encouraged us to gain knowledge wherever we were.
Well, my dad said they can arrest you, but they can't eat you. I don't even know where that came from. I'm like, okay, Dad. Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't know.
Well,
my dad's a little cuckoo.
Yeah, well, you know what? Everybody thought he was cuckoo until all this stuff came out in the Epstein files. Then he's not so crazy, is he?
No, he's not.
That's right.
That's what people used to tell me. We found that stuff so many years ago, and nobody believed us. And now the whole world knows, but nothing's happening. Of course.
Imagine that.
It would destroy our economy if they stopped it.
As if
let that motherfucker burn. Burn it down. We need a whole new government.
I know, right?
You know that's gonna suck for a little while when they do that.
Yep.
Our show will be off.
What? Why will our show be off?
I'm pretty sure that we won't have cable or internet or any of that stuff if we start a frightful civil war.
Elon will save us all. Elon will.
Yeah, we're going back to the Stone Age, guys. The dial-up days.
Well, we all know that it's not going to happen anyway. They're not going to do it.
No.
That's it. There's too many people that enjoy this life, this stuff. That McDonald's is down the street, and they can go there, and then they can go buy a movie. And there's nothing wrong with enjoying that, but those are the freedoms that we were given by the soldiers that have died. So you got to realize that you have these things in this world the way it is because of the soldiers that have lost their lives. And there's no other reason. And to go and start a civil war and to essentially tear down what their souls have created is kind of not too cool for them. You're going to give a lot of soldiers unrest to turn over a country that they fought and died for. You know, like that's the only part that would really not be too cool about it. There's been a lot of sacrifices for these freedoms that we live. And to try to reset that, how many soldiers have died in the line of, well, not even in the line of service, but how many soldiers has there been that have passed away throughout history? It's got to be at least 1 million, right? 1 million plus. Has to be.
Let me just look that up and I'll tell you.
Yes.
Did you also know, Tiff, abusive process? So, like, there's it says related claim, like abusive process. People confuse this constantly. Malicious persecution focuses on wrongfully starting the case. Abusive process focuses on using a legitimate case for an illegitimate purpose.
Oh, well, I guess, don't you come on Tuesdays?
Yep.
That's tomorrow. You know what we're
So
talking
go ahead
about.
and do your homework, girl, so that we can talk about that tomorrow.
Well, that was in
I have a
relation to
very
your
busy
malicious
day.
persecution.
But that'll give you something to do because I got a lot of shit to do tomorrow. So I'm not going to be available for a long time. And so if you don't mind, a long time.
Sure, I'll cover you.
I'll be on tomorrow night.
No, but she's saying look that up for her because she doesn't have time to look that up. And
she wants, okay.
She wants you to teach her, oh, grasshopper.
Okay.
Yeah.
She wants me to do all the dirty work while she just takes the credit. Okay, gotcha.
No. I'm not going to take the credit from you. Absolutely not. I don't do that.
Okay. Yeah. The U.S. military was started in 1865. 660,000 U.S. soldiers have died in military service.
Wow.
They are not trying to give me. Now you can go back all the way to 1775 as well, and that number goes up by 58,000. As far as
what did they do? Clip the Civil War out of there? They clipped the Civil War right out of there, huh? Because that was 1 million, I think. Wasn't it not? Civil War?
Well, I said how many U.S. soldiers have died since the U.S. Civil War?
Oh, okay, all right.
And it told me 660,000.
Wow.
To date, which seems low.
It does seem low. I thought it would be at least 1 million.
You know, we didn't have the Air Force until the 1947. Like an actual
right.
Used to be called the Army.
Well, here's another thing that's on the American Legion Post 16. It says it's estimated that over 2.6 million Americans have died in war.
Wow. Well, the Civil War, it said 620,000.
Yeah, that's just the Civil War.
Right.
It's not giving me a total.
750. All right.
Oh, yeah, it's well over. It's 2.3 million, it looks like.
Wow.
And that's just the ones that died in combat during service.
Right.
Not natural deaths or cancer. And my father-in-law died of Agent Orange, and he did 2 tours in Vietnam and 2 in Korea. And he died after he retired of Agent Orange.
Wow. Darren, I just sent you a map of the statistics from 1775 to 2025.
My papa got polio when he was in, Vietnam. No, World War II.
You know what? My uncle did too, and he was in an iron lung. He was a fighter pilot. Yep.
Yep. Migrant. Yeah. So was my papa. He was in the Army Air Corps.
Yeah. Yep.
He come home like the war ended the day of my dad's birthday, and he come home like right after that.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Well,
what, Darren?
Go ahead. What, Darren?
Your dad must have been excited about that.
Well, he was just born, so I mean.
Oh, he was just a baby.
Yeah, that he actually came home. Or my dad was born the day World War II ended. Shit.
Oh Lord. So my one grandfather, he was a naval officer. That's my mother's father. But my dad's dad helped build the atomic bomb. He was a physicist.
Oh shit!
And to this day, me and my
There
sister
she
aren't
goes
quite
with that
sure how
bomber
we're
shit.
supposed to feel about it.
Well, that's where you got your brains.
That's what I'm
What?
saying. All that
Hey,
bombing stuff.
that's a
Wow.
good one, girl. I
Got
didn't
it.
even
I
think
mean, you got
about
it
it.
honestly.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, think of it this
So,
way. He was just doing his job.
well, he made a hell of a lot of money.
I bet.
He
I bet.
retired when he was 50.
Well,
Nice.
he did make good money then.
I
He
know.
retired when he was 50.
I was retiring when I was 40. That's how
Darren,
fast.
That's
Well,
awesome.
Darren, you must have been a billionaire.
you
I
are
had
not
enough
retired.
money to do what I
You
wanted
ain't
to
even.
do.
You ain't even close to being retired.
I was very close to being retired.
Because we got shit to do.
Right now. Right.
There is no retirement for you ever again until you're
Nope.
dead.
Until
Thanks,
I'm
Becca.
dead.
Wow.
I'm signing him up for his duties until he is dead.
War on terror.
Well, I will tell you, that's the only way they're going to stop me. They're going to have to kill me.
Don't say that, Tiff.
Jesus
They almost did that to me just a couple months ago, remember?
Don't
You're
say
Mary in
that,
the backyard.
Tiff.
Jesus
Don't
Christ.
say it. Don't even put it out there.
Nope.
Well,
Keep
Don't
that
put
out.
it in the universe. Manifest.
okay, so till my very last breath. How about that?
Okay, we can deal with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. So the Spanish-American War was the least of 24, with 2466 Americans dying.
2466.
Mm-hmm. 7,000
Wow.
died in the War on Terror. I'll tell you what. I mean, I hate this. That's for 20 years of combat, only losing 7,000 troops. That's pretty damn good.
Well, let's hope that we can keep the technology going, right? So that we don't have to send any more humans to war and we can send these robots to war. Because, quite frankly, when my son turned 18, I said, don't you dare go to any military service. Don't
Well,
you dare.
I don't think that the kids are even interested in the military anymore for the reasons that they used to be. Main Street USA has vanished, and
Nope.
I don't
They
think
don't even care about that anymore.
right. The only reason they
Well,
do is because they're playing these games.
Actually, more kids are signing up now than have in many years, probably 25 years. And I hear
Are they
those
really?
statistics. Yeah, I hear those statistics because I live in San Antonio. But we've got
Right.
a whole lot of, well, it was a huge surge when Trump became president. Now, I don't
Oh,
know
I'm sure.
today what it is, but yeah, but I think, and I'm with you, Tiff. I told my kids, don't you dare sign up. It's one thing to have fought for the ideals that set this country up, but that's not what this country is anymore. And unfortunately, when you're in the military, you can't tell them, no, I'm not going to do it because it's wrong.
Right. Right.
And now that I do have a child on Epstein's victims list and know who all is involved in it, I would never want to fight for that, for those people. And that's who our leaders are, our elite.
It's almost like
I
that
think,
spitting on their grave.
right.
Yep.
I think that the fight that we need to be fighting is this fight, right? Because people really don't take this serious. And I got to tell you,
Did you, not to cut you off, but did you know that roughly 70 to 77% of military age youth do not currently qualify due to obesity, drugs, academic issues, medical conditions, or criminal history?
Jesus almighty.
And then you got to back, why? Oh, because our country's screwed up.
I'm just like, I read that and I'm like, wait a minute here. Army exceeded over 62,000 recruits in 2025 for the Army.
Yeah.
Navy exceeded goals of by over 108%. Ooh, Air Force and Marines also met goals.
wow. This is the fight that everybody needs to be in.
Yeah, we need to fight for the Constitution, what is right, what our rights are, educate people about who our leadership is, And I put that in quotes if you want to say that's our leadership, because there's not one of them I want to be like, you know? I mean, and when we were kids, we thought we could look up to them, but obviously they were all, you know,
We're
messing
twofold.
around. Yeah.
Here's
Uh,
my take on all this too. Where are the days that you could really trust your doctor, a nurse, the police?
Nope.
What happened to those days, right? Well,
They all went out
got
the
out of
door with their
control.
morals.
Right. Right.
They all ran out
So
the door with their morals. Like, God.
exactly.
if we are the only people really protecting kids, why are all these other agencies really involved? Because let's all be real. The child support agency doesn't look out for the kids. In fact, the Supreme Court, if Osiris is watching this, he will back me up. He knows the case. I want to say it's Fieldstone. That's for the state to get paid, not the parent, and it doesn't benefit the child nor the mother. We got CPS, right, who proclaims that they are protecting children. They're harming the children.
Mm-hmm.
We have judges who are going under this false pretense of best interest of the child. Well, a judge in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour cannot say what's in the best interest of any child but their own. We have school teachers, okay, who, quite frankly, aren't getting paid enough. So our school systems here, they suck. I'm just going to put it out there. They suck.
Mm-hmm.
They don't teach you anything useful.
No, okay. Who here has used fractions, geometry, trigonometry, whatever the fuck that shit is, since they got out of school?
I mean, not. I mean, if your job involves like building stuff, but I mean, realistically, that'd be the only time you'd really use like fractions and stuff like that. But I mean, if I'm a woman. Do I use fractions every day? No. Like,
you don't say
Well,
half
I
half,
looked this
a
up.
quarter, or eighth.
what, Darren?
I looked.
You don't say half, quarter, or eighth ever.
Darren, shut your.
That's fractions.
Okay,
Watch-
but I'm saying I don't use them and do the math, Darren.
Watch this.
With well, everyone has seen the ice raids going on right now. We know about that, but what a lot of people don't know is what's happening to the children who are being left behind. We did this tour in conjunction with the Florence Project. Lillian Aponte is out here. She's one of my heroes. She runs that organization.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Lillian. How are you?
Yeah.
Florence Project, yeah. That's a good one, right?
Yeah. And what they're doing right now is they're stepping in because these kiddos, I actually was in immigration court a few weeks ago, and what's happening with these kids is that they are being forced to represent themselves in court.
Children.
So the Trump administration has removed even the funding to allow these children to have advocates in the detainment centers or representation in court. So Abby and I went to court and saw a 2-year-old boy sitting by himself, defending himself against against a Homeland Security lawyer. They are representing themselves. We saw a 12-year-old girl. We saw a 6-year-old girl representing herself and her 2-year-old brother. This is happening in every state, all over the place. So these organizations, like the Florence Project, are in most states, and they can't keep these kids from going through hell, but they are making sure that these kids aren't going through hell alone. And I just feel like right now there's a lot of craziness going on, but the measure of a country is how it protects children. And these organizations are doing that.
I did not know about that. That is nuts. You do work fighting immigration injustice.
She's right about the measure of a country. It's how
in
you protect their
conjunction
children.
with, everyone has.
Country shit.
Yeah.
Do y'all know who set up what we consider modern day education in this country?
Yeah, the
Rothschilds.
The Rockefellers.
And
they set it up to have standardized curriculum, introduce graded classrooms, focused on producing an educated workforce for the
it was all for
industrial
working in the
revolution.
1800s. Yeah, that's
So
what they
people
centralized
would-
it in.
It was in the early 1900s, and it was for the Industrial Revolution, so that our kids would learn to sit still and do what they were told and not talk back.
Mm-hmm.
And then have their work hours. They were replicative of work hours.
Yeah.
Go back and look at CPS, how CPS started in the 1800s.
Well, not only that, they didn't just do it for that. Later on, it transformed into schools are nothing but a breeding ground for factory work and prison systems.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They're literally conditioning them for prison.
Exactly.
I literally was appalled when I took a walk through.
Dude, you got one of them dogs too?
You got one of them dogs on my damn nerves.
That yips and yaps like that? Oh, I'm gonna smack her.
Yeah, that's because the cat's out. They were like, "Oh, you got to walk on this line." I said, "Oh my God, this child is going to feel like he's in prison."
La, 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 la. Yo, what's the deal? Ain't nothing fun. We just shit here in order.
What was that,
Darren? Off music like that?
That was an accident. That was
no, but I mean, it's true. I was in first grade and came home and told my dad that I knew how to read the cartoons in the Sunday paper and could write my name, and I didn't need to go to school anymore because they kept telling me what to do. I guess people should have known then, like, what kind of rebel I was going to be.
Rebel with
so
a call.
Today's also National Missing Children's Day.
Oh, is it really?
Why would they make it the same day as?
Exactly.
Because it's the U.S. government.
I mean, since when? Like, we used to get, when we was in school, we got like President's Day off, and what was it, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, but there was one that was like President's Day, and what was that one? President's Day and something else was like a 4-day weekend. They don't even have that one anymore.
3-day weekend.
It was a 4-day because
it was Lincoln's birthday.
There you go. Thank you. Because it was a 4-day weekend because we always got Friday off, and then we got the Monday off too.
I missed that one.
Yeah, and then they don't even do that one anymore. Because I always look for it, and it's still in like February or maybe it's March. I don't remember.
It's February. They just combined
it. Okay, yeah. See, so and I'm like, oh.
And they even got rid of Columbus Day. Now it's Indigenous Day here.
Here we go. Columbus Day. That's what.
Yeah.
Don't you think we should have Missing Children's Day?
Yeah, I think that should be every day.
Yeah. Well, think of that too. Danielle's son is still missing, everybody. So if you guys can put her son in your prayers, that would be really great.
Absolutely.
He's finally made the list, I guess.
On the missing and exploited children?
Yeah. So I guess that's a big achievement for her, for Danielle. But keep Danielle in your prayers and everything, because I know it's tough for her.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine.
You know? Just vanished. No.
If mine ever vanishes, he got abducted by aliens. Okay.
Yeah, because they're going to return him.
Oh yeah, they're definitely returning him. They ain't gonna keep him.
Absolutely.
And here we go again. Her son was in the system.
Mm-hmm.
How is the system supposed to be protecting these children, and they're all missing?
And they're losing them. How are they?
Because they sold them.
I don't get that. How is the system effective when they're literally losing kids? Like, how do you lose?
Because nobody's doing anything about it. They sell them. What's the number that have been missing just this past year? It's over 500,000 kids in this country that CPS has lost.
And how many Amber Alerts do y'all get? None.
Oh, all the time.
I don't get no Amber Alerts.
Oh, really?
No.
I'm not going to say all the time. I probably get 2 a week.
I know. It's only for when parents kidnap their kid. I know, but still.
Yeah.
Which they should obviously take that back.
Kidnap their kids. Parents cannot kidnap their own children.
But they can.
The alert system is not supposed to be for parents.
But
They've
they
weaponized it.
They say it's kidnapping, but I don't understand how it would be kidnapping. My ex-husband got kidnapping charges when he took his daughter to California, like when she was like 9 months old, and the FBI meets him at the border, like, like it's his own kid.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. They were like, "Well, we're gonna let you go." Thank God.
He found
Mommy.
me. Yeah, you hear him?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, "Come here." He'd be like,
"Mommy."
What? Listen, he goes, "What, mommy?" That's how he says
Mommy?
it. What, mommy?
Mommy.
You'll miss these days.
I
That's what they
know.
say.
Well, I got 10 grandkids, so
she ain't gonna miss them no time soon.
Yeah.
Oh, good
So, Erica's talking about me. So, Becca's gonna do the research for me because I got a long day tomorrow, and Becca's gonna take all the credit. I just told her what my dad said. I don't want no credit, and that's what we're gonna talk about tomorrow. The difference between. Go ahead, Becca.
The criminal.
malicious.
And the
Civil and criminal malicious or prosecution and abuse of process.
And before we go, I want to talk on Wednesday about if your case is unfounded, how to get yourself off that bullshit 3-year waiting list, because I'm learning about it myself, because it's you shouldn't have to do this. And me and Kim were talking about it. I think it was Kim. I've talked to so many people.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about how to get yourself off that when it's unfounded and your kids come home and they say, "Oh, it's unfounded, but because of this report, we're going to just watch it for the next 3 years in case there's another one." Bullshit.
Yeah.
If it's unfounded, nothing.
That's supposed to be closed.
It's unfounded. It's closed. Well, I guess I'm on that list too because the asshole beating us up.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta do that. I gotta do that shit too.
I mean, that's just crazy. Like, and they put you on those registries, abuse registries. Like,
well, that's if it's founded.
I mean, even if your kids are found to be dependent, they put you on those.
Yeah. So that's what I want to talk about on Wednesday, because after tomorrow, I have more time to concentrate on what
Darren,
I want to do.
We should probably fill Tiff in that we have started guests. We've started trying to recruit guests for the podcast. So it's my Facebook has not stopped for like 2 days.
I actually shared it. I actually shared it when I saw it today, because I haven't been on Facebook.
Oh my God, I have my phone on because my phone is off the chain.
All right, we'll see everybody tomorrow.
I can be a guest anytime y'all want me. Just let me know.
Love you, Kim. We love Kim.
Just click on the link, Kim.
Tiff.
Just click on the link anytime.
Okay. Tiff, I'm going to send you all that stuff I was talking about earlier. And then if you can get it to the parties that'd be great.
I will definitely do that. You know I will.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
You're
welcome. Good rest
Love
of
y'all.
Day. See you all
Love
tomorrow.
you too, Kim.
Bye.
Voice like thunder when the systems roar. Shield for the broken, hope for the weak. Fighting for the parents too scared to speak.
No revenge burning in their hearts tonight. Just love for the children and the will to fight. Trying to keep every family whole.
That's the fire living deep in their souls. The CPS Punisher, Queen Tiff by his side, standing for the families they try to divide. Holding the line so the children stay safe. Never backing down, never losing faith. They'll fight together through the storm and pain, till families don't live in fear again. Voices rising loud across the nation's homes. Protect our children, protect us all. Protect us all.
stories twisted till the truth seems dead. But the Punisher walks through the fear and smoke, giving strength to the people the system broke. Queen Tiff speaking with the warrior's flame, calling every injustice out by name. She says children need love, not endless control. You can't heal a family by breaking its soul. Neighbors gather raising signs up high, tears in their eyes but they won't hide. Every mother, every father knows love is the seed that a family grows. No revenge burning in their hearts tonight, just hope for tomorrow and the courage to fight. Trying to keep every family whole, that's the fire living deep in their souls. The CPS Punisher, Queen Tiff by your side, standing for the families they tried to divide, holding the line so the children stay safe, never backing down, never losing faith. The fight together through the storm and pain, till families don't live in fear again. Voices rising loud across the nation's all. Protect our children, protect us all. Protect us all. One day the fear won't haunt these streets. One day the crying finally sleeps. One day the children all come home and know family stands alone. The CPS Punisher, Queen Tiff, standing tall, fighting for the families, fighting for them all. Not for vengeance, not for hate, but to keep love stronger than the state. And they'll keep marching till the whole world says children belong with the families. Hearts unbroken, voices unchained, till every child is safe again.
We know it's all about the money, we know they lie, we know this is corruption. Does CPS know what they are doing to the children?